Hey guys, welcome to my channel The Child. Today I am going to show you a language activity. Today we are going to show you how to help the child to blend the sounds. Okay, actually this activity is called Moveable Alphabet Box. This one, it's very easy. The material description, you will get this tablet box in any stationery shop. It will have multiple compartments. The one which I got is with 24 compartments. So what I have done, I was able to place nearly 23 letters individually, and then the remaining letters I just put it in one box because the last few letters we will be introducing much later, and never mind, once the child got used to these letters, then it will be easy for them to pick from one compartment. Okay, so I have placed it here. If you get 26 compartment box, then good enough. And there are like boxes with multiple compartments, like even 35 like that. So in case if you get like that, what you can do, you can also have stamps for punctuations, okay, so that the child can make even sentences. If you look at this box, see, I have vowels written in blue color. Okay, I have 10 in numbers. Okay, even you can have the ratio. Actually in this box, in Moveable Alphabet Box, the ratio of the ratio of vowels with consonants is 10:5. Okay, if I have 10 vowels, then I will have consonant 5 in numbers. Okay, so A, E, I, O, U respectively, the sounds are A, E, O, E. So these are in 10 numbers, and all the other consonants are in 5 numbers. Either you can use this way, or you can have even like 20 vowels and 10 consonants. Okay, just the double the numbers of vowels, so you can have it that way. If you want us to do it and give it to you, if you place an order, we will make it and give it to you. Okay, so if you want, you can leave your comments, and then we will get in touch with you, and even we can make this mobile alphabet box and give it to you. So if you have this box, you can help the child to start with even phonetics, and then later you can help the child to blend the sounds, and then even you can help the child with picture series, which we are going to introduce much later, where we will have pictures, and we will help the child to form words. Okay, and later on, you using the same box, you can make even sentences. So this one box, it has multiple uses, and using the same box we can help the child. We can introduce many orthographic complications to child. When I say orthographic complications, it is nothing but the language English has many spelling complications. So it is not possible to introduce each and every complication in the language, but we can introduce nearly 9 to 10 complications, so that those are all basic complications. If the child is good enough with those orthographic complications, the child can pick up later sight words. Okay, so this is all about material description. And if you see, there is like, if this is a compartment for A, then I have written it here, so it will be easy for the child to wind up. So you can see that in every compartment. Okay, so this is, so these are like just stamps. Okay, you can cut a long strip of chart. Actually this one is 3 centimeter, 3x3. Okay, 3 centimeter square. You can cut a long strip of chart, and then you can cut off the stamps. Okay, so you can do it in chart or some thick card like material. Okay, like invitation cards, so you can reuse invitation cards as well, and you can do that. So with this material description, we will go further to how to blend the sounds. Okay, so for this, if the child is introduced to 3 to 4 vowels or 5 to 6 consonants, then we can do it. Okay, not necessary that the child should be introduced to all the vowels and consonants. We need not wait. Okay, so if the child is introduced to 3 to 4 vowels, 5 to 6 consonants, you can start giving this movable alphabet box. Okay, actually this activity I have tried in my, like when I was working, I tried, and it really helped the child to form 3-letter 4-letter words easily. Okay, so once the child is introduced to phonetics, then we will introduce the child how to form words, and from there we move on to sentences. So initially sounds, and then form words, and then form sentences or frame sentences. Now I will help you on how to help the child to blend the sounds. Okay, initially you take each and every stamp and ask what is the sound. Okay, so this way we will revise, we can revise to the child about the phonetics. Once you can do what are all the sounds you have introduced, that you can take it out of the box, and you can ask the child about the sound, so that you can revise. And let's start with 2-letter sounds. Okay, how to blend 2 letters. Okay, so initially you can form words which is really no meaningful words, or phonetically proper words. Okay, for example, take this and ask the child what is the sound. The child will reply a, and then form a word and keep it here. Okay, ask the child what is this sound. The child will say Now ask the just keep it together and say, now you are going to blend the sounds. Okay, if this is a, if this is you are going to say it together. Okay, so a am. Okay, so initially you emphasize, okay, so that it will be captivating for the child's eye as well, so that you can grab attention. So all these hand movements, everything will help the child. We can get the attention span much more. They will be very attentive. The child will be more attentive by doing all these gestures. Okay, now let me take some other word. In. Okay, so similarly, in, an. So initially, if you help with 2 or 3, then the child they will pick it up. Okay, for example, initially you give little no meaningful words. Later you can give even randomly. For example, okay, so as. Okay, like that. Now let me give you with something e. S. So similarly you can help the child. Is, like that. Okay, let me give one example with o. In. On, on. Okay, so this way you can help the child. Now listen to this one. Up. So you show. You can give multiple examples. Okay, I am trying to take some meaningful word, but I don't think so is possible. Anyway, I'll take this one. In. So you initially try to give blends based on, make sure the first one is a vowel and then next one is a consonant. Okay. Later you can see I have given meaningful words. Am, an, as, up, on. Is later on what you can do. Even you try to give randomly. At. Okay, and then air. Okay, so this way you can help the child to blend the sounds first of all. So try to give initially some meaningful words, phonetically proper words, and then you can give some like words will not make sense at all. That also you try. Just help the child to blend the sounds. Okay. So with this, So once if the child is able to blend the sounds, okay, just by keeping like in, if the child is able to say on, okay, now just by keeping if the child is able to say am, okay, like now what you do, suppose if the now you are asking, tell me how will you blend a in, if the child is telling, okay, by giving repetition is very important. If you are going to give repetitively, then if the child is going to pick it up, and if the child is very much ready, then you can introduce one consonant in front and try to make a meaningful word. Now a in, a in, so the child already knows a in, the child will say an. Now an, man, okay, so already the child knows to blend a in. Now you introduce an, man, like that. Now see, a in, this one a in. Now if I want to make a meaningful word, I am keeping p. Now the child, ask the child, how will you blend a in n? Now ask the child, n, pen. So initially you have to emphasize like that. You have to you have to give much more stress on n. So you have to do some gestures. But later on, okay, once the child is given enough number of exercises, or the more number of times the child has taken it, and once you are helping the child to blend the sounds, if the child is completely ready, then you can do this activity. Okay, now with this one, for example, as I am taking h, so repetition is the key here. So h, so the child knows to blend a is. Now give h as, now has, like that. For example, a p, I am taking k, the child already knows up, cup. Okay, so this is how you can introduce the initial exercise with this movable alphabet. Actually, this is not part of Montessori, but when I was working, I helped a child, and once on introducing this kind of blending help, then she was able to do it even 4-letter, 5-letter words easily. Okay, and even using your 5 fingers, you can say, see, 5 fingers, 5 vowels, a, e, o, like that. No, even you can write the each vowel on each finger, like a, e, o, okay, so like that also you can write, and keep and then write the consonants here. So a is as, like a in, on, like that also you can try. Okay, so for any innovation, for any creativity, sky is the limit. Okay, so I will repeat. Initially you take each letter and ask the child to say the sound. Let's revise all the phonetic sounds which has been introduced to the child. Okay, and later what you do, take one vowel and take one consonant and help the child to blend. Later on, take the consonant in front and try to form meaningful words. So initially we introduce sound, and then we move on to 2 letters, and then we move on to 3 letters. So this way, if you are going to help the child to blend the sounds, then it will be easy for the child. Okay, so leave your comments in the comment box if you want us to prepare this mobile alphabet box and give it to you. And if you see, the vowels are in blue color and the consonants in green color, but if you see the real mobile alphabet box, the vowels will be in blue color and the consonants will be in pink color. It's a color coding just to vary the consonants and vowels. If you want to help your child about phonetics, about sandpapers, please watch our other video, phonetics and sandpapers. I have given that under language playlist. Please check our playlist. There is a language portion, and under that I have given phonetics. Okay, So to put it in a nutshell, revise the sounds which has been introduce vowel and then a consonant, help the child to blend two sounds, and introduce one more consonant in front and ask the child to blend consonants with two letter words. Okay, so if you find this video helpful to you, please subscribe to our channel and please share with your friends, and thank you for your support. Thank you.